Hey, how you doing? Okay. I think we're there. Am I quite? Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Hey, how you doing? Did you call the doctor?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I need a call.
There
Though.
we go.
Loki,
Paul.
stop.
Joe,
Come
Justin.
on, wait.
Hey, Mark,
Good.
how's it going?
He doesn't bark till I get on here. Like Lord's dog.
It's been miserable. It's been raining all afternoon.
Dominic, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Yes.
Dominic,
Hey, Dominic.
Good evening.
I didn't even get the baby today.
Oh, okay.
Didn't turn up.
11:30. I said, y'all coming or what? She says, oh, I took the day off. Tell me that in the morning.
Jody,
Justin, are you
Dusty.
playing games on another channel or what?
Talking about. What are you talking about?
I says you've been real quiet. I thought maybe you were shifting from one computer to the other.
I only got one computer. Huh?
Brenda.
I was Zoom wasn't wanting to pick up my microphone for some reason.
Yeah.
Wasn't coming up on the list. So it took me a sec.
That's that NVIDIA crap.
Do what?
That's that broadcaster crap.
What about it?
He said it wasn't picking up your mic.
Frank says it's raining cats and dogs where he is. It's raining so hard that he can't even hardly text and drive.
Yeah.
I don't want no cats and dogs. I don't need either. I got enough here.
I can't even see to drive, let alone text.
Yeah, I saw that. I suppose
I
it was
hope
supposed to be text.
Well, one, he shouldn't be texting and driving anyway, you raining or not, if that's what he meant.
Might have been.
Mm.
What's
Yeah,
up,
the rain
Dusty,
let up
Brenda?
here.
Yes,
We haven't
David.
had
Jody?
we haven't had any rain since later yesterday.
David will be in a good mood.
Yep.
Why?
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 Preston won 5-0.
Yes.
I thought he was rooting for Blackpool.
Oh, they won
Oh.
2. Knocked his worst
Yeah.
enemy out. They knocked Blackburn out.
Oh boy, thanks Frank for that little thought.
Yeah. When Blackburn play Blackpool, you need both teams to lose.
Yeah. I know that feeling. When you want two teams to lose.
Or at least kick the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
And Bolton beat Shrewsbury and Fleetwood won as well.
Oh, good.
That's quite a few of the northern teams that were
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, you keep repeating them things. You can't dampen my spirits. We saw a hat trick tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that.
Oh, Frank says it's raining so hard he can't even text properly, but he's got his phone set up so he just talks to it and it texts for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
That's what I do.
You high tech guys, just I don't
It's
get
a-
it.
You can't do it
Well,
while you're because the microphone's in use already.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Blackburn must be really pissed off because they scored in the second minute,
Yeah, but the shit.
and then Blackpool scored in the 72nd and the 77th.
And their shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's David's other team, Blackpool, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their shit.
What? I think Laura sent me a picture of you in a Blackpool t-shirt.
It would never, ever, ever happen.
I've got an orange
Maybe she
football.
just made it up, but I swear I saw you in a Blackpool t-shirt.
Never.
I've got an orange football shirt.
Well,
uh,
you would never catch me in an orange shirt or a Blackpool shirt. Never, ever, ever.
what's an orange shirt? That
Orange.
some other team?
No, Blackpool playing orange.
Well, no, they're playing tangerine.
It's still
But
orange.
if you really, really, really want to piss them off, just go and turn around to them and say their kit looks like a fucking rusty stand or they're playing orange. They get so pissed.
Yeah, mine is actually a Manchester City goalkeeper's shirt. But it was still orange.
Took your advice today there, Justin.
What?
I went to Chipotle.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah,
like it?
I'll be back.
I had a buy one, get one free for the burritos.
Okay.
So I got 2 burritos for $11.
Oh, great.
That's not bad.
I got 1 steak and 1 chicken. When
And
I put
their
them on a
steak is
scale,
good.
yeah, I ate the chicken first. I'm gonna eat steak tomorrow. But the chicken, put them on a scale, 3 pounds.
Yeah, dude, it's a lot of food.
Yeah, I ate the chicken and I'm miserable right now.
It's
Really?
good though, ain't
Like
it?
I'm busting open.
Did you like
A
it
lot of
though?
food in that thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
That reminded
Yeah,
me
I-
of the burritos I used to get in California.
I had a good burrito the other night, which
That sucker was like that big around.
it was all meat and what's it, and not stuffed full of rice instead. There was only a little bit of rice in it.
And I had everything I could put in it that I wanted.
Yeah, and they got a big selection of toppings, like different stuff you can put on it too. And they got a couple different rices, a couple different beans. Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, when you
I only
order
got one kind of rice. I don't like brown rice.
a burrito and they don't give you the option of what to put on it, you get what they give you.
Mm.
Now this one, you walk down a it looks like kind of
Like
like a, it kind of looks like a,
Subway.
all you can eat. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Subway, yeah. You just walk down the line, you tell them what you want on it, and they build it for you. Fucking tortillas are huge, because I mean, this burrito, I mean, they're fucking big. Like, you almost can't pick it up and eat it. You almost have to eat it with a fork. That's how I eat it. I usually eat it with
I
a
cut
fork
it
and
in
knife.
half, and when I went to take a bite out of it, stuff started falling out. It fell on the floor underneath me. The dogs were fighting for position. It was like, God darn it.
The best way to eat it, honestly, is just get a fork and a butter knife and just eat it like that. Cause
Yeah,
they're
I should've
messy as
done
shit
that.
if you don't. But pretty much the
It was
bowls
good
are
though.
the same. Yeah, pretty much the same bowls are the same thing, just without the tortilla.
Why do
Yeah,
you call
my
it,
son gets the bulls all the time.
why do you call it a butter knife? A butter knife is different to an ordinary dinner knife.
What's a dinner knife to you?
What you call a butter knife, by the sounds of it.
It is a butter knife.
So we use to spread butter, so people call it butter knife. That's generally what you use it for.
And actually, a
If you
butter knife was
usually-
different
You
than a
can
dinner
use a
knife.
butter knife
because
as a place
Butter
setting.
knife has a different shape to it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
a
if
butter
you
knife-
use,
a butter knife is not sharp.
you're right.
That's a steak
But
knife.
usually our butter knives have serrated edges, so you can kind of cut through soft stuff. So if you're cutting through like what Joe was eating, like a burrito, it'd cut right through it, no problem.
I just grabbed one of my buoys out of my desk drawer. I just grabbed the buoy and cut it, wiped it off, cleaned it, put it back.
No, I use a ceramic knife.
Yeah, ours are mainly used for butter, but they have a serrated edge that's not sharp. But it's serrated, so it will cut through soft stuff.
Yeah,
So a lot of people use that.
like I said, a proper butter knife has no serrations and is not sharp.
Oh yeah, most people don't have knives
fact,
just for butter
neither-
though.
Neither is a fish knife.
It's kind of I guess, an all-purpose knife for your kitchen. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
Ours have serrated edges.
there's all sorts of different ones. There's steak knife, fish knife. You know, it depends on what you're eating as to what style of knife.
Fish knife. You
Hmm.
talking about a fillet knife?
No, a fish knife is weird because it has a bend in it between the handle and the blade.
Hmm.
It almost looks like a trowel.
Yep.
Yeah, most American households, if you go in their silverware drawer, it's going to be forks, knives, and butter knives, or forks, spoons, and butter knives. That's pretty much it. There's not most people don't use special utensils for special things.
Right.
Like we don't use a butter knife just to have butter.
You get a cake fork and you get a teaspoon and
Yep.
a dessert spoon and a
That's
tablespoon.
Right.
Soup spoon.
Let me explain the butter knife. The butter knife is like a dinner knife, but it is slightly smaller. Normally, you
Yep.
use it with your starter, and it's called a
Yeah,
butter
it's sort of
knife.
like that. It's
No, it is a
got a
normal
big
shape.
edge on it.
It's the same shape.
Same
The
shape.
other knife that
Oh, okay. The
you
ones
can
we've got
have-
here are shorter but fatter.
Yeah, you've got another knife, which is kind of a butter knife, but it's more for spreading anything like jam.
Yeah,
Butter.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they're just a smooth all the way round, straight edges. And then
Mhm.
your longer knife
Yeah, more
is
like
your main meal knife.
a palette knife.
And then you have a starter fork, a main fork, and a dessert fork with a dessert spoon and a soup spoon and a tablespoon and a teaspoon.
And a serving spoon.
Yeah, this is what
Spoons don't tend to go on the table.
This is like what
No.
a standard butter knife you see in somebody's house. And
That's
this
a butter
part
knife.
here,
Yeah, that's
this
a
part
butter
here
knife.
In
has
fact,
right, and this part's serrated usually. right here.
dude,
They'll have a serrated edge.
wait up, whoa. 37.81.
I don't know. This is probably
I've
an
got
expensive
20 of
brand.
them now. That exact same knife. I've got 20 of them.
Yeah, but this is
Silver,
probably an expensive brand. I just
That's
clicked
a
on
package
it.
of
Stainless
12.
steel, 7 of them.
That's the percentage of
And
carbon.
that's silver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these are
but it
silver.
says there it's a package of 12 for that price.
But like I said, this is
So they're only $3 each.
probably a
It's
more
still a
expensive
lot.
brand. I just clicked
Yeah, I
on
know.
Google Images.
I mean,
I can
mine's
go
a
to
silver
Walmart.
one.
I can go to Walmart and get a whole pack of silverware for like $3 or $4. It'll come with forks, knives, and
Yeah.
spoons. That's just an expensiver brand.
Stainless steel, not silver.
You see, my canteen of cutlery came from the pound shop, and it did only cost me £1 because I went. This was back about 15 years ago. They had a big sign in the window, everything £1. So I went in and I saw this canteen of cutlery. I looked at it. I was like, "Yep, I'll have one of them." Went to the till, slapped £1 on the counter, and she went, "That's £15." And I was like, "No, everything's £1. There's your £1." And she wouldn't let me have it. So I reported her to trading standards and they had to let me have it for £1. And that's why Poundland no longer has everything at £1 on the window. Won't get one over on me. If the sign says it's £1, it's £1.
Well, you don't want to
Them
mess with
rules.
David.
Yep. Them the rules.
Uh-huh. Yeah, my posh.
You want to see me in the supermarket, go up to the Pringles and when they've forgot to take the promo end off, I'm like, I'm having that at £1.50 for the Pringles. And then Tesco's will go, no, they've gone back up to £2.85. Nope. Your shelf edge says £1.50. I'm having it at £1.50.
Over here, stores don't have to do that.
Well, they do over here because there's a little known law. If the shelf edge label advertises at a price, that is the price they have to give you, including promo ends
Yep.
and stuff. It's because they're supposed to label it properly. And that used to be my job at Asda. 6 till 8, I had to go around and make sure all them shelf edge labels match the price.
The only time at Walmart, a manager you'd usually give somebody for the wrong prices if it was on a locking peg or it had to be locked up. So like if an employee, like one time we had a bunch of $100 phones that were on a $20 phone. Somebody put them on the $20 phone locking peg for the flip phones, little cheapy flip phones. And they were $100 and the manager gave them one for the price that was listed, but then we immediately removed them and moved them. But he
See,
didn't have
now,
to do that. He could have told them no and they would have had to
yeah,
leave.
you see, now that's the difference. If it's just in the wrong place, they don't have to give it at that price.
Oh,
But
that's
if the
because
shelf edge
customers
label
move
says
shit.
Pringles, cheese and sour, £1.50, they have to give it at £1.50.
And that's the thing is they shouldn't though, because if
If
people,
the
if
label
it's just in the, no, if it's in the wrong place, they shouldn't give it to you for that price because customers pick shit up and move shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
not
if it's
their
in the
fault.
wrong place, they don't have to give it at that price.
Right, and that's not their fault because,
Yeah.
if a customer gets lazy and picks something up and walks 2 aisles over and sets it down and because they didn't feel like taking it back, which happens all the time.
It's like when Tesco's have sold, they put a 1p price on the TVs in Tesco's here, and people was going through the self-service tills with them, and the manager was like, "Why is everybody going through the self-service tills?" Because they knew if they went through the staff tills, the staff would be like, "Penny, don't think so."
I had a guy tried to price. I told you guys this before, but I had a guy tried to price match a Nintendo Switch for $2.99 because Target put it for $2.99 by accident in their ad. They put the decimal point in the wrong spot and they were advertising it for $2.99. Somebody came into Walmart and wanted me to price match. I said, fuck off. No, I'm not fucking price matching a $300 item for $3. Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. And immediately, it was only up. Target had it up for about an hour before they caught it and fixed it because it was their online price. They fucked it up on their website. And people were coming in trying to get us to price match it. And we kept turning people away. Nope, we're not doing it. I mean, you're high if you come into Walmart thinking that they're going to price match something like that. No, even if Target was selling it for that cheap.
Well,
No,
Aldi started doing in their advertising campaign, the only supermarket that price matches to Aldi is Aldi.
the Walmart will. Well, I don't know if they still do it, but when I was working there, we would price match, but you had to be a major retailer. So it had to be like Target, Amazon, Best Buy, and it had to be in stock. So if it was an item that was showing out of stock, you could not price match it. But and even our own website, if you wanted to price match something on the website, it has to be in stock on the website. But you'd get people coming in that would look up like electronics.com, some random ass website nobody's ever heard of. And they'd be like, look, they got a TV for $50. Can I get that $1,000 TV for that? No. If it ain't Amazon or Walmart or Target or one of the major retailers that we have a list of, no. But they would think that they were getting one over on people, and they'd come in with these random ass scammy websites off Google and want you to price match it to it.
Yeah, over here it had to be printed or one of the main retailers. But Audi are a pain in the ass because they do this basket comparison. They go, you could buy all this stuff in Tesco's for £98, or you could buy it from Aldi for 60 quid. Yeah, what they don't tell you is it's all branded stuff in that trolley at Tesco's. It's Aldi cheap shit in a fancy box in the Audi
Well,
trolley.
that's the thing is how are you supposed to price match Aldi if it's all German products that most
Exactly, so they shouldn't be doing. It's misleading.
It's not all German products.
Not anymore. It used to be. Now they started doing some branded stuff in the promo section.
Yeah, because we wouldn't be able to price match Aldi's over here because they don't carry the same products Walmart.
Yeah, they don't do
carries, so
catalogs and stuff like that.
yeah, it'd be nothing to price match. Like it has to be the same brand and the same size. Like it'd have to be the same brand, cereal, same size box. Everything would have to be exactly the same.
But this is what Tesco's, Asda, Sainsbury's, and Morrison's don't fucking realise over here. You go in them stores, right, and you'll get to the beans and it'll say, we've price matched this with Aldi. So we're now the same price as Aldi. Let me see. Now,
Aldi don't
you'll just
sell
have it. What you've done is advertise, I could get that and other products cheaper in Aldi. Bye.
Yeah, and I'd honestly over here, if you're shopping for a family, dude, Walmart's the way to go, or Sam's Club or Costco, because
I mean,
that's where
Aldi
you're
have
gonna
even
get the most for your
cottoned
money.
on to this advertisement shit because every time that Tesco's do a tweet or something, it goes, "We've price matched this with Aldi." Aldi respond to it and go, "Thanks for the advert." They don't have to pay for marketing.
What if you get a relapse of COVID?
Hey?
Hmm?
Who's having a relapse?
I wonder if you could. That's how I feel right now. I feel just like I did when I had COVID.
I had my vaccination today. Shingles.
I've seen those commercials. If you've had chickenpox as a child, then you're susceptible to shingles.
I don't. It was free. It was when I went to give. I went to give blood samples to the doctors for them to send off for me HbA1c and all the rest of the crap that they test for. And I was there. She says, "Do you want your shingles jab?" I says, "Go on then."
Some stuff over here like that's free. Well, some places offer free flu shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even Publix here, the grocery store in Florida, If you have a prescription for antibiotics, they'll actually give them to you free if you can't afford to buy them.
Mm.
They'll just give, I'm assuming they probably have some kind of program with the state or the federal government where they probably get some
Yeah,
kind
they
of,
probably do.
they probably get some kind of return on it.
My
So,
flu jab and my COVID jab either October or November.
what's the minimum wage in the UK? Dusty wants to know.
Don't
Well,
know.
do you guys have like us? Do you guys have like a federal minimum wage and then all the different areas have to have to do at
The
least that?
government do set a minimum wage, yes.
Cause like ours does is we have a federal minimum wage. And then
Uh-huh.
each state has a minimum wage, but they have to at least meet the federal minimum wage. So they
Well, no,
can't be less than
we
that.
don't
But they,
we don't work the same as you. All our counties, which I guess would be the equivalent of your states, are all just covered by the same one law.
Well,
So-
actually, you're wrong. In the UK, there are two minimum wages or living
Oh,
wages, as they call them.
Separate one for London for the enhanced cost
Yeah.
of living.
But the London one is a weird one because it's a minimum wage for everyone, and then there's like a top up for the London wage. But if you've lived in London for 1 year, you get that minimum wage for the rest of your life. You'll always get what they call the London waiting.
Yeah.
It's weird.
yeah, we have a federal minimum wage, which like, for example, could be
Echo.
say
Wage.
$6, right?
The national
And
minimum
then,
rates are the lowest hourly rate that employers are allowed to pay workers. From the 1st of April 2024, the national minimum wage for under 18-year-olds and apprentices is £6.40. For 18 to 20-year-olds is £8.60. And the national living wage for people aged 21 and over is £11.44.
oh,
There
you
you go.
guys have 3 different wages? You
No,
guys go by
that's
age.
old.
Yeah, 8. No, that was from this year.
No,
April.
there's new. They're getting rid of the
They've got 3 different ages.
Yeah, they're getting rid of that. It's going to
Yeah, minimum wage over here, it don't matter how old you are, it's the same.
yeah, you've got the apprentice wage, or as they're going to call it, and the minimum wage.
Which is £6.
Unless you're a server, so I guess that would be an apprentice wage. I don't know. I know what an apprentice is, but like we do have a different minimum wage for servers for some damn reason for restaurant servers. I don't get it. I
Yeah,
think it's stupid.
restaurants, they don't pay servers anything. Like $2 or something out.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. I don't know why they do that.
Because they're the ones that get more tips than wages.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have to get tips if they got an hourly wage, a normal hourly wage.
Mm.
Because everybody else gets a normal hourly wage without tips. I
They
don't
don't-
understand why they're the only ones that don't get it.
In the UK, they don't expect to tip. They quite often ask for it on the what's it's now, but you don't have to give them.
Oh, I'm sure the servers in the touristy areas probably don't mind it. Because, you know, you get a lot of Americans coming over there that probably do it out of just because that's
Yeah.
what they're used to doing.
Because
And I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't mind it though, because they go home with an extra, you know, if you
Mm.
get in the real touristy areas where all the tourist restaurants and shit is.
Yeah. I mean, normally the people that expect the tip would be waitresses or waiters, barmen,
Valet driver.
bar staff, and taxi drivers.
Yeah, over here it'd be valet drivers. Fuck a taxi driver, how much they charge. They can piss off.
Mm.
Yeah, fucking getting a goddamn tip. They charge by the quarter mile in some places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never took taxi drivers because I knew a lot of taxi drivers that used to come in the pub where I worked and they never tipped me.
Like I said, they can piss off, dude, with the amount they charge to take a 2-mile ride.
Mm.
And then a lot of taxis, you have to do a minimum amount. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like around here, if you call a taxi, they want you to do a minimum amount of mileage for they'll come pick you up. Screw off.
Or a
No.
minimum amount of dollars. But
Ours,
it's like, they could take you 3 blocks, but they'll charge you for like 2 or 3 miles.
ours is a minimum charge, yeah.
No, here they won't pick you up unless you're going a certain amount of mileage. They won't even
Oh,
come
that
pick you
must
up.
be there, because here,
Uh.
it's a minimum amount, after that, it's so much a mile.
I can get a
Yeah.
taxi from my house, well, from Tesco to my house if I've got a load of shopping. And that's 350 yards.
That would be a stripper, Dusty. He said, if you don't keep my drink full or touch me, definitely not tipping. Well, you're not allowed to touch the strippers. They can touch you. They're like manatees. You can't touch them, but they can touch you.
Managed to tuck a dollar bill in their G-string if you can't touch them.
Well, a lot
Anyone
of
else
times,
think this is suspicious? Last week, the local council in Clacton said that the old Sainsbury's store that randomly closed for no reason had to remain as a store when the developer wanted to turn it into a block of flats. This week, it went up in smoke. Well,
Oh,
today.
It burned down.
Well,
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Council
heard about that.
the council can still say no, you can't have planning permission to build anything other than a new store.
Yeah, it'll just become a. It's in Clacton, so it'll just become another derelict piece of land.
I don't know where. Well, I know it's down in south somewhere, but I don't know where Clacton
It's in
is.
Essex. Clacton and Jaywick are the roughest, dirtiest places on the planet. That's why Nigel Farage became their MP.
So it's like
And the first thing he did was fucked off to America to see Donald Trump. I
South
think
Coast.
I'd do the same. Yeah, Jaywick was that place called Benefit on that program, Benefits by the Sea, where the guy he came home from signing on at the job centre and he's like, they stole my TV. And he goes to the cameraman, he went, I won't be a minute. He goes out the door and then you just hear him shout, that's fucking mine. And then he comes back in with the TV, he goes, I've always fucking taken my TV. One resident said he doesn't even bother locking his door. He said, because they just kick it in anyway. He said, so you might as well leave it open and just let him in.
no, he didn't, Lance. He's been home all day.
No.
Well, he went out to Chipotle.
I don't watch soaps and I don't watch reality TV. Because most of reality TV is not actually real.
Oh,
And see,
that Benefits by the Sea was. And week before, Jaywick, he had one of the little houses went up. And on the program, they said, this is a fire hazard. When one house goes up, all these houses are coming up. And the guy was like, no, trust me. There's enough gap between all these houses. Well, one went up, didn't it? The whole fucking street went.
Dusty, I
You were
don't think
warned.
I don't think that their tips should be tax free. I don't think that they should have to rely on tips. Why the fuck?
Fuck off.
Why the fuck do restaurants get to pay their employees shit ass wages, and the customers have to make up for their wage when other companies don't have to do that?
Yeah.
Restaurants should have to pay an hourly wage just like everybody else. It's bullshit.
Yep.
And it's even
Over
worse.
here.
There was 0-hour contract.
I
Oh,
don't
they're
see
gonna
why
get banned over here.
restaurants. I
Yeah.
don't see why restaurants are allowed to do that. I think that's stupid. Every other
What's
company
gonna
has to
happen
pay
though,
you the
don't
minimum
you?
wage.
In October, when they announced the banning of 0-hour contract,
They'll all
the
get
following
1 hour.
week, the 1-hour contract will appear.
Yeah.
We'll just pay you 1 hour.
Because honestly, I don't think anybody, I never understood why restaurants got to pay a shit ass wage and the customers have to make up their hourly wage while the restaurant is benefiting from that because they're not having to pay a full wage.
Yeah.
No other companies are allowed to do that. Why the fuck are restaurants allowed to? They should have to make that up just like any other company.
You just have to say, right now, then you pay your staff 1/10 of the minimum wage. Therefore, there's 1/10 of the cost of the meal.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's the thing is you don't see restaurants' meal prices ever going down.
No, well, we've just had it over here where a company was taken to court because all the tips that were paid via card, they were keeping, saying,
Yeah,
it's gone
instead
through
of-
our system, it's gone through our taxes, so we're keeping it.
Yeah.
And courts have sided in the staff's favour and says, no, if it's a tip, then you have to give it to the staff that served.
Yeah.
Which is stupid because when you get the receipt and the person writes how much of tip they want to leave, say it's $5, what the company does is they take that $5, they take it out of the till, they give it to the waitress, and then that $5 is given back to them from the credit card company when they run the credit cards at the end of the night. Or
Yeah,
if
don't do
it's
that over
done
here.
instantly. So not only that, they were getting an extra $5 for the waitress's work. Yeah, that's bullshit. Because it's not like all they're doing is breaking even. They're not losing any money. They're just,
Yeah.
that $5 will get covered by the credit card bill.
Skivvy work.
Because that's how they do it over here. When you at the end of the night, they take all your receipts, and if you got $100 in tips, they take 100 out the till and hand it to you. And then that $100 is covered. That's added on to the credit card bills at the end of the night.
pretty much over here, they don't include the tip in a card payment. Usually, if you're going to tip, you tip in cash.
Well,
On
you
tip
can- yeah,
after
that
you-
used to be the case. You can tip on card. You can add it on.
Yeah.
They'll ask you when you go to pay, they go, do you want to pay a tip? But it's not compulsory.
Yeah, I mean, just
Although some places have tried to say there's a 15% gratuity. It's like, yeah, well, not 15% off my meal then.
Right, because
soon
you
shut
can
up.
go up to a lot of registers now, and yeah, like David said, you can swipe your card and it will ask you, it'll say no tip, 15, 25, it'll go all the way up to or custom. You can do a custom tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do a percentage, and then you just hit the screen on whatever one you want to do.
Yeah,
It automatically gets added.
Eats and Just Eat, it does that as well.
Yeah.
It gives you an option for leaving a tip.
Or Just Eat now is actually built and Deliveroo. It's actually embedded in now. It automatically says it's
No,
taking
It's separate as well.
3% tip.
The tip is separate. There is a marketplace fee and a service fee, which is a bit dodgy, really.
Yeah, and then there's the delivery fee. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, well, I don't pay the delivery fee because I'm in Uber One.
Shut up, Justin.
Because Uber One costs £6 a month, and it means that you don't pay a delivery fee on the food, and you get, I think it's 10% off your taxi rides.
What did Laura just say to Justin?
Oh no, I thought I heard an extra chromosome. I'm trying to figure that out.
When I worked at the Vineyard, when the manager Joanne used to do the tips, the staff used to get like £2, £3 for the week. It's like, huh? And then when the other manager, Greg, used to do it, we'd end up coming out with like 80 to 90 quid. It's like, what the fuck happened there?
Yeah, she was fiddling.
Too right she were.
Shut up, Joe.
That's why I always leave cash for a tip.
What'd you say, Laura?
I make sure I hand it to them.
Yeah,
Oh, Justin,
when we golf
sorry,
day out,
mute the mic.
when we have a
What?
golf out, we always have a collection at the end of the meal to give to the servers as a tip.
Getting brave.
There's usually about 25, 30 people.
Is there any reason why you're lurking behind me?
It happens when you play Fortnite all the time. You get
Everybody-
brave.
It's all right. Every time she goes to talk, I'll mute the mic.
Just put push to talk on.
Justin's got to play Fortnite on his own tomorrow.
You might win again, but there's he might. Pigs might fly as well.
Oh, someone just went past our window.
I've seen him fly. Trying to drive.
You didn't see my driving today.
Have
Hey,
you clipped? Have you
Justin.
clipped that one from yesterday yet?
What one?
Where Justin's driving, and I went, I think I'd walk. And as I said it, look, Justin hit a rock and rolled the car, and Laura fell out.
Oh no, I can't
Alright.
find it in the clip in the recordings.
It's fine.
And then there's that other one where Tim was driving, Laura gets out, and Tim blows his own car up and kills himself. So what the fuck?
I always wait till Tim gets out and then I shoot his tires out. Then I'll come back and be like, what the hell happened to my tires?
Me and Justin did well today. We played ranked. We may have hid in bushes until we was near to a lot of people.
That's just
Well,
cheating.
see, no, but see, I had a quest and it was I had to survive to the last 10 people
10
on the map.
people. So we hid in the
So,
bush the whole
I
match.
just hit him bush the whole match.
I had to sort of survive to the circles. So I've done
Hey,
the
David,
circle
have you
quite
taken
far.
Laura out and got her some chicken nuggies?
No, you don't do nuggies over here.
I've got nuggies in the freezer.
No, you haven't.
Oh, you
You
got
got
them in the
nuggets.
freezer, okay.
Wait till he sees watch when they start branding them as nuggies over there. David goes to the store and sees them.
The moment they do that, I'm tipping the store over.
I've got some
I've got to go and get some tendies.
chicken fillets in the freezer.
Is there any particular reason why you're still lurking? You're supposed to go to bed
How do you know I was going to bed?
because you want to get out of helping me get all the clothes in.
Yep, right.
Shut off.
Yep, my,
Stands there wanting a hug. Hell no.
Give you a night hug.
Well, give her a hug.
Shut off.
Fine, fuck you. No cup of tea for you now.
You weren't making
Oh.
one anyway. You
Laura,
promised me
go
one
over-
earlier.
Go over and sit in his lap, Laura.
What was that?
You said go over and sit on my lap. Hell no.
No, you're right.
Hi, Frank.
What do you want for Christmas, little girl?
I know what I'd be wanting. New lungs. The same as what she'd be needing if I sat on her lap.
Well, she's
All right,
just,
sit.
she's just a little person.
Dog.
Feel like sitting on a whoopee cushion.
You're a whoopee cushion? All right. Ride him, Laura. Ride him.
Oh God, please stop.
Oh. And on that note, I'm putting the birds in. Right, let's bring some sanity back to this room.
If service good, oh, for fuck's sake, Jim and his. thought the English were bad at English. Fucking Canadians. If service good, I tip 20 on 100 meal. Write it exactly how he wrote it.
If service good.
20% tip.
Yeah.
Generous.
sounds like one of them Amazon reviews.
If the service was good, I would tip $20 on $100 meal. There you go. I read it so everybody else could understand for you, Jim.
Mhm.
Good thing I speak Cantonese.
You just want to get a female cockatiel. Who you want? You want to see how nice these birds have been to me today? I mentioned about getting another female bird, you know, like maybe a female cockatiel or a female conure. And they're all like, hell yeah, will be nice.
Feel like Beetlejuice in that scene with that little house.
It's not happening.
It's got nothing to do with you. Birds are on the tenancy, aren't you? Go, Luke.
There you go. What do you think?
You got a
No,
yellow shower.
no. That looks fun.
The taxi is alright.
See, this what you're talking about all this rain. And look at when it gets to you. Gone. And then it's just a little band going through and it's over with. When we get the band, it's for 2 or 3 hours.
Let you on it, King.
We get hella bands.
Noosh. Right, Foglugs, get in.
Well, I can't believe that band just disappears like that.
Yeah.
Of course, that's just projected.
Yeah. A lot of times that happens to us because of the position of Lake Maurepas. It comes down Lake Maurepas, and then when it hits the land again, it dissipates before it gets stuck. It goes around.
Oh, so it's Laura's fault. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Lake
sounded like you
Maurepas.
said Lake Laura.
Right.
Exactly what it sounded like.
Lake
you said.
Maurepas. Maurepas. Indian name, Maurepas. The Maurepas Indians.
Lisa, what's up? How you been?
No, they're on the sofa.
Hello, Lisa.
Right, don't go back.
Hello, Dominic.
No, Jim, that's not shorthand. That's just
Uh,
incoherent babbling in the chat.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Lisa in quite a while. How's she doing?
Yeah.
My grandma used to write shorthand. I'll tell you what, that I give it to anybody that knows how to write that because it just looks like a bunch of
Alright.
scribble lines.
Freak the birds out.
She used to do transcripting for some people sometime back in the day.
You go,
She would write in shorthand.
what did you say? What? Wait, what did you say? She used to be what?
She used to do like transcribing or whatever, where she would or whatever
You
you
had me
want to
turn. I
call it.
thought you said she was transgender.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no! She used to
That's
write.
what I listened to.
They call
What
it
the
being
hell
a
am I listening?
transcription transcriber.
I heard trans, and that's what I heard.
No, she used to transcribe stuff for people, and then she would write in shorthand. And it
Well,
just looked
the
like
courts usually use those. Was she a court reporter or something or?
no, she used to do it for
I mean, the one on the sofa that's already got clothes
some
in it.
attorney or something.
What's that in it?
Oh yeah, attorneys do and transcribers.
But she would write it. She used to write in shorthand though, and it looked like a bunch of squiggly lines. Like
Yeah.
you looked at it, looked like a freaking 2-year-old did it. But it meant something. Like each thing meant something. It was really weird.
Yeah, well, that all kind of went by the wayside now that everybody's got a camera in their pocket.
Yeah.
And then if you do like what they do in the courthouses, they use like a weird keyboard. And it's like each key's like I think it's almost like how you text on an old school phone. Like an old flip phone. I think that's how they do it. But it's like super fast. See if I can find the courthouse keyboard. What do they call that? Yeah, kind of looks like this here. Right here.
Yep.
Don't ask me how the fuck you type on that, but, or,
I think
how
it's
that
different
works, but-
keystrokes and combinations.
yeah. But as fast as they fucking type though, it's crazy. Stenographer. Stenographer. That's what they
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stenographer. So I was trying to remember. Yeah, they got some weird ass keyboards. But you'll see how fast they'll be typing them. I mean, they'll be typing probably well over 100 words a minute. Which honestly, I don't even know why they still do that. You think they would just do a voice recording of the entire voice or video recording of the entire court case. Like, I don't see why you actually have to have it on paper. You can go back and listen to a video or audio recording and get exactly what people said. The Da Vinci keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a Linus Tech video a couple weeks ago and they were doing weird keyboards. Or no, it wasn't Linus Tech, it was who the hell was it?
Hey, Joe, what time did your granddaughter make it there?
You
He
didn't.
didn't make it here.
Told you
As
that
I
at the beginning
said,
of the show.
yeah, since she didn't come here, at 11:30, I said, "Where are you?" And the ex-wife took the day off.
And didn't bother to tell you.
Well, she could have taken the day off yesterday. That way, I could have went flying with those people. But she waited till the next day to take the day off.
She knew that.
They didn't tell me.
Can you, how
Yeah.
many times I have to read Dominic's Facebook post before it actually sink into what your brain cells I have left. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're as bad as Jim. Something about reading your posts. I don't know. You decipher that, Dominic.
No, I can't work it out. Can you, how many times I have to read before it actually sink into your brain cells? I have left. I can't read 100 letters a minute.
I have no idea what the hell that means. I'm assuming he's saying. I
My
don't
things are
know.
too long.
That just confused me even more. I'm done. You two need to proofread your sentences before you hit enter. I'm slow ass.
Ain't coming back.
That's the other thing bad about having a baby here. Yesterday, she was acting like I thought she was sick yesterday. She kind of felt like it, and her nose was running a lot. Now I got this shit. It really affected me today.
Yeah, you sound really clogged up.
And I gotta shoot tomorrow at 11 o'clock at the school. I gotta be there.
No, it's not.
I'll be taking Alka-Seltzer Cold Plus before I leave.
Then send your daughter the bill.
Oh no, your nose has been bleeding. You're stuffy. Have you taken any allergy medicine?
Yeah, I take allergy every day, something every day.
What kind of allergy
What
medicine
about
do you take?
Claritin?
Simple, Justin. Perfectly clear to me.
Mhm.
Bet it is, Jim. Yeah.
Excuse me one moment. Laura,
Yeah.
if you could just demolish the hallway, that'd be grateful. Thanks.
You put the fucking ruler in a stupid place.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a 1 meter ruler. You can't exactly not see it.
They don't make them
That was
any
kind
longer.
of,
Yeah, they do.
You're gonna see it when she whips it across his back.
On bed.
They're still a 1 meter ruler, so they won't be any longer.
oh, I know, that was
That's a
kind of
me
rough.
joke, Dominic.
They make foldable ones.
Oh, gee.
Oh, like the old school ones the carpenters used to use back in the day that unfolded.
My
Yeah.
dad's, I think, was about a 6 foot one. Folded in.
When
So-
did tape measures become a thing like the regular tape measure you would use
In
now?
the cupboard. In the bathroom.
I don't know when they actually came into effect. They've been
Yeah, I
around.
don't.
Back in the day, they used to use the foldable ones and they used string, right?
Yeah.
It would be string and then like every
Well,
foot there would be a mark or something,
Oh,
or
good
there'd
for
be
you.
marks on the string.
in surveying, they used to use a chain because it didn't expand or contract in heat. Plus, it was a unit of measurement, a chain.
Hmm.
I think it was it 22 feet? The length of a cricket pitch?
I think so. You're testing my memory.
Not 22 feet, 22 yards.
Yeah. Should be about 20 meters, I think.
Well, a meter is 39 inches.
Yeah,
So-
and I think a yard is about 90 centimeters.
Normally, yeah. There's about a 4-inch difference.
Yeah.
All moths should be banned.
Yeah.
Bastard fucking things.
Hmm?
Every time I open that fucking door.
So it was actually the tape measure we use today was actually patented back in 1829, but it was just a like roll up piece of metal and you would put it in a pouch.
Mm.
It had markings on it. It was made
Did
by
you ever
James
use the,
Chesterman, a
the
British
meter
metal
wheel
worker.
at school?
Yeah.
Well, we used to use that for surveying anyway.
Yeah, the 1
Oh,
meter
yeah,
wheel with the stick.
Mhm.
You had to
Yeah,
walk
you
around
just
with it and
will.
listen for the clicks.
Well, the one I used actually had a dial on it, so you could look down and look at it.
Yeah.
But it was made by James Chesterman, a British metal worker who designed a spring-loaded flat metal strip with markings for measuring essentially the foundations for the modern tape measure design.
Another great British invention.
But I want to know when, like the one, because obviously the one he used back then probably doesn't look nothing like the ones we use
Yes.
today. I'm curious on that one.
Well, it does. It looks like it before you pull it out of the case.
Oh, he died. Oh, he died too.
And he was selling it for $17 in the United States back then.
I did kill
That was a
Jeez.
lot of money for a fucking tape
That
measure.
wasn't
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to the store right now and get a tape measure for like $5.
Yep.
That's a lot of money back then. $17 would have been a big investment.
Have you seen all the crap that's going around? What's it now? Oasis are doing a reunion tour.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm,
doing a world tour.
about 80 quid a ticket.
Somebody must be skint.
Oasis.
What's that?
You don't know who Oasis is?
what?
God,
A group.
what's going on here?
Nope. I have no
Neil
idea
and
who that
Liam
is.
Gallagher.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of them.
Manchester
I
band.
remember when Rock FM, the local radio station in Preston, on April Fool's Day, announced at 7:30 that Oasis were doing a one-off gig on Avon Park,
Hmm.
and anyone that turned up would be in the promo video. So they thought that maybe a couple of hundred people would turn up. By 9 o'clock, they were begging people not to turn up because people from London were turning up. The radio station got fined 430,000 for policing costs. Nearly caused a riot. People were well pissed when they found out it was an April Fool's.
There
Donald
was
said Oasis did the theme song to the royal family, didn't they?
they were kind of a modern day Beatles.
Yeah. Hello, Don.
80 is not bad for a concert, though. Does that depend on what seat you're in, or is it just straight 80?
No,
it's
normally,
Probably be the cheapest seats.
yeah,
the one-
'cause
normally the ones at the back.
Well, how
Half
much does
the
it
world
cost
away.
you for tickets, David, for when you go over and you watch Blackpool play?
I don't go and
Fuck's
watch
sake.
Blackpool play. You couldn't fucking pay me to go and watch them. Unless
Well,
Preston.
yeah, but
Donald
Laura
said
took a
half-
picture. Laura took a picture of you with a Blackpool T-shirt on.
Never.
Donald said Half the World Away was a great song.
Hmm.
Yep.
So a Wonderwall.
I was
Half-
going to say Wonderwall is their signature tune.
Oh
Half
yes.
the- Half the World Away was the theme tune to the royal family.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he was asking in the chat.
That's how I remember it.
He said, "You
Yeah,
can't give
'cause it
me
was
my
weird
dreams; they
that,
are mine anyway."
Yeah, but
The
Wonderwall
royal
was
family were Scousers, and they used a Mancunian fucking song,
Yeah.
and they hate each other
Hmm.
a bit.
JD. Long time no see.
I was
Girl
on
in the dirty shirt.
Oh, no fine.
the
Right, don't be greedy now. You've been cooked.
I thought my son was coming over to visit for a while. He said he's swinging by quick because he got a package over he's got to pick up. He said he got called. He got to go into work. They're working a homicide right now up there on an infant.
Did he ask you if you went to the doctor?
No, but that kind of sucks. A homicide on an infant.
Hmm.
on what?
Probably in-
It's really
Infant,
getting dark
a
out here.
baby.
It's gonna rain.
Oh, an infant. Like
yeah.
Yeah. He said he was at the gym and they called and they said, as soon as you can get in, come in.
Either a neglectful parent or a bad daycare. I'm gonna bet it's
No,
one
I
of those two.
don't. I don't know the details. He don't know the details. I got the news on to see if it comes out anything on it right now. He said probably won't be on the news yet. I said they might show if they monitor. They may say the police action up there or at least something. You know,
It could be a shaken baby thing.
that could be anything.
But don't they say most homicides are usually from somebody that knows the victim, right?
Yeah.
Most of the infant deaths that I've seen, it's usually either neglectful parents or it's a daycare that did something stupid. It's usually the two I see it when something like that happens.
Or a babysitter, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Donald. That one's a little rough. Sold my battery strap and my GoPro mount for my Avada OG. Johnny Drone Flyer and Captain Joe scared me away.
Can't do that. Shocking news for you, mister. Whoa! No one must have been dining out on petrol.
Mhm.
Electrocuted a moth and it fucking burst into flames.
Oh, here comes the wind.
Yeah, 42 Celsius. Not bad.
You want any little fuckers? There. Come this way. No, not that way. I'll be a twat. Alright, I'll go around the long way. Nice knowing you. Oh, you die. Hey, you fucker. We're gonna get extra electrocution now, you little fucker. Fucking attack me. Like playing Fortnite with moths. It's the only problem. One time you open that fucking door because the light's on. They're all like, woo, light. Shut up, you. Go to bed.
Files.
We're not talking to you no more.
Who are you even talking to?
Talking
Laura.
to the
Sounds like you're
birds.
talking to yourself.
No, Laura. She went to bed and refused to make me a cup of tea after asking if I wanted a cup of tea.
Well, you did talk shit to her. She kind of warned you already.
I did not talk shit to her. I talked to her how we talk to each other all the time. You're just pissed off because I did some hoovering when you were playing Fortnite. Yeah, apparently you threaten me every time I turn the Hoover on now. Right. Can't see any more, which means there's another 4 somewhere. Because you've never got rid of them all. There you are. Told ya. Oh, you can't swim either. Don't go near the TV. Or zap the TV screen or blow it up. They're not daft, these moths. You go near the things that you don't want to destroy.
Sounds like he's just talking to himself.
Like to keep going near my computer. Knowing I won't want to press the button and zap my computer. Oh, over there. Come to your death. Good nothing. What can are you made out of?
Andrew?
Awfully quiet in here.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Andrew.
We're
That
listening
motherfucker
to
got
David.
zapped and then fucking flew off.
We're listening to David talk to himself.
Yeah.
I thought we were listening to the birds talk to themselves.
No, I'm playing Fortnite with moths.
With who?
Moth.
Oh,
Moose. Little fuckers.
see.
Thing is, but if you don't get them all, when you fucking go to bed, they fucking come and fly at your face. Then I have more
Lan-
complaining.
Lance, what is going on? You said you sold your GoPro mount for your Avata. What did Joe scare you out of?
Yeah.
Flying through, what's it? A tight gap.
Oh, a
Lance,
certain gap.
Lance says that Joe and Captain Joe and Johnny have scared him off with the Avada.
Lance,
Captain
You're
Joe
gonna
would come on the panel, but sorry, not Captain Joe. Lance would come on the panel, but Justin played with his computer last night. It won't work.
a little practice, Lance, and you can also have perfect flying. Lance thinks you're having donuts and salad, Paul.
Well, he was possibly half right.
Or was it just donuts?
Well, I was just thinking about having another donut.
Yeah.
And you know what kind of donut it's gonna be, don't you?
Boston
Krispy Kreme.
cream.
Yeah, that's it.
Boston cream. My second guess would be chocolate cream.
No, Boston cream.
There's
Do they
only
have-
one donut.
Do they have a chocolate cream?
I don't know, Boston cream. I would imagine if you went to some someplace, they might make you a chocolate cream
Uh,
donut. I don't know.
Because Duncan used to have a chocolate filled donut, kind of like the Boston cream, but chocolate. You okay, Joe? You seem awfully. Oh, you're on the phone?
Lance, come on, man.
Lance, links at the top if you want to climb in.
I didn't even tell you about my crash today, Lance. And my walk of shame.
Which walk of shame is that, Justin?
I had to go get the Avada today. I had to go take a walk to go get it.
You notice how when you mentioned shame, Paul instantly thought it was Justin.
Well, if you get the Avada back in one piece, that's not really a crash.
Yeah, it's just a forced landing.
Yeah, it's an unscheduled disassembly.
If it goes boom straight down, then it could be against a crash.
Hey,
There it
Lance.
is.
Okay,
Yeah, I
Joe,
was
I
out
can only
at
stay for a
I was
minute.
out at Fairview Park, and I'm flying through the pavilion. I come out through the pavilion and I go around the trees. As I come around one tree, I hit a branch. It was just a little branch. Got control of the drone again, turned around, I'm in Spanish moss. When I hit the Spanish moss, it was done. It wound up on the ground. I had to go find it. I couldn't even find it. I had to turn the beeper on to find it. But that sucker was it just rolled. That was it. I was able to save it once. About it too. Yeah, I've hit branches the last 2 times I applied. That's my own fault. Coming around trees and not paying attention. But it wasn't over water, either one. So that was good.
Well, at least
Get a
you
little
got the drone
more
back.
more daring when you're not over water.
Yeah, and the cool thing about Johnny's flight was when he flew through the tugboat, he had a lot of, deck space on that,
we
he always had a
actually
lot of
thought
water
that was
there.
open down there. We thought there was
Yeah,
a big opening in it.
yeah, that's a
That's one of
huge
the reasons why we wouldn't go through it.
Yeah.
So you go in one door and out the other?
Well, no, that's what they need to do, which is on the top level.
Hello,
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go out and do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Just bring
we have
hip
to-
waders, right?
Hey, Lance, how much did it cost you to de-Justin your computer?
Paul, you have a message from JD in the chat. About the
No,
donut.
I haven't got it in my mouth yet, but
No, I'm gonna jump.
So
School starts what, Friday for you? Or Thursday?
Thursday, I have a workshop, and then all next week I've got workshops, and then the following Monday, the 11th, I think it is, the kids
Yeah.
come, actually. So
So you still got almost 2 weeks
yeah,
before you get
But-
full kids class.
yeah, before you-
things are gonna kill me. It's everything you can do to stay awake.
yeah.
It is called black coffee.
Yes.
Or do you prefer the pumpkin spice?
I don't go to Starbucks very often. In fact, maybe once every 5 years.
That's
Because
not often.
It is that season. I've seen pumpkin spice beer like from Sam Adams, and I've seen it from Dunkin'.
And there's something else pumpkin spice right now. What is it? Mention that here. Think about it.
Rain.
It's
Well,
rain.
Rain
you
and
go
heavy
down it.
wind.
Fortunately,
Wow.
absolutely
Oh no.
is pumpkin spice flavored.
Did you fly today, Paul?
Yeah, I
Uh,
came back from doing the biggest ship on the Great Lakes, about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago.
Okay.
so that was pre-rain.
Yeah, before the rain got here.
I'm guessing this is just a quick shower.
Don't know.
Is that your car?
No, that's the tenants upstairs.
Okay.
I'll show you my driveway.
Logan, go brush your teeth. God, don't it?
Looks like Don has a new favorite coffee.
Mm,
Ooh, what's that?
Pumpkin spice.
Yep.
pumpkin spice
Oh.
latte. Yep.
He
Oh,
drinks that
he's-
sucker by the gallon.
He said
Oh,
it's an
it's-
abomination.
I thought he was talking about that monkey shit thing, a weasel or whatever it is.
The only time a coffee should not taste like coffee is when it's an Irish.
I think an Irish is with Bailey's,
No, Irish is with
Irish
whiskey,
whiskey.
whiskey.
Jameson's.
So Dominic,
Yep.
do you guys drink warm beer down there? Or is it?
No, we don't drink warm beer.
In England doesn't either. Is that right, Mark?
Of course we do.
That's what I thought. Even they said they don't drink warm beer.
Because certain beer is best drank cold or
Yep.
cool. Because that
Every beer I drink
brings
gotta
out
be
the
cold.
flavor.
Nah.
Well, at least that's according to John Taffert.
So Lance, you're selling off what, the drone parts
Yep.
or what?
That's mostly
I'm getting out of the business. The two big guns have taken over.
Oh,
Two new sheriffs in town.
so they run you off?
Hey, I'm out of ammunition, dude. Don't worry about it.
But Lance, you probably can do a few skills that they don't have.
They'll crash. And I do the moonwalk when I do the walk of shame.
And you probably have some skills that they don't have either. Quality.
Well, I got 3 flights into that. 3.5 was what that was. The half of one was the one that crashed.
That's still a full flight, just a shorter one.
Yeah.
It was a better flight than the one I did afterwards too. I'm trying to
Still
see on the
flight.
side to see if I could save it some kind of way.
Save the
See,
flight.
that's what I need that new Neo for. So that if I got to do a walk of shame, it can follow me.
Yeah. I don't know when it's coming out.
5th of
It's
September.
September 5th. What I heard.
So I think that's
Dominic
next
got it
week.
from the horse's mouth. So what? Yeah, next Thursday.
Lance, what do you think of that new
Yeah.
Neo?
Means it's my brother's birthday Friday.
It's gonna be, it's definitely got its uses. I don't know
Well,
that.
what's the current date when that's supposed to come out, Joe?
5 September.
Next Thursday or so.
What day?
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna start calling you Carol.
5th.
I'm gonna call you my cousin Carol. Because Dominic said it and I said it, then you said, what date's coming out?
Well, yeah,
That's
but
what my cousin would do that.
Well, because
Six-
everybody said it was going to come out last week.
6 days
No,
before.
that was the rumor.
Hey, Jody.
Apparently what Lon said is
Right.
maybe it maybe was coming out, but they couldn't get him into the United States.
Oh,
They were having problems. Don't go over here, Paul.
that'd be a problem.
Yeah, now they got him in Canada now for sure.
Oh,
at
they
Best
do?
Buy. Yeah, Best Buy in Canada had them.
Really?
Bye, Lance.
You
That
know
Neo
for a
would be
fact
good.
that Best Buy in Canada has them?
Yeah, somebody took a picture of it. That may have only been one Best Buy. I don't know where it was. I think it was Gary that took the picture, wasn't it?
No.
Well, it
Somebody
depends on
took it.
which
They
side
said
of
it was
Canada, because I think if they come into Canada, they might come into near Montreal.
couldn't tell you.
Which would come into the East Coast.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Thanks. Are you watching the weather?
Yeah.
So
I think
Jody,
that'd be a good drone for Lance at the high school because he can fly it inside a lot.
it depends on how it flies.
Well, it's supposed to be just as good as the Armada too.
If the specs are very
Not as
similar,
wind resistant.
just don't hit the ceiling.
Well, I don't think it's gonna make a difference because you got all the guards on it, all the way around.
The top of the drone hit the
Yeah,
ceiling.
well, it's not gonna make that much of a difference. I had the Mini 3 Pro get away from me in here one day. I launched it and didn't realize I launched it, and I wasn't paying attention. I heard it go up before I could stop it. It was on the top of the ceiling. I had prop guards on it. The prop guards were just above the props, and it was going trying to go up. And it kept hitting it, but it wasn't hitting the ceiling. The prop guards were. So I just dropped it back down and landed. I said, "I stop."
Yeah, like 3 years ago, just after I got my Spark, shortly after, I put it up in the backyard. Just barely after takeoff, it tries to fly away from me. But I literally put both sticks all the way down, try to bring it back down. Luckily, I got it.
Yeah.
Because there was a DJI app issue with the drone. One of the versions, a lot of people had an issue with the drone flying away. I would have said that would be a big issue.
Yeah, that would be a big issue.
Has your Mini ever done that, Dominic?
No,
Yes.
the time.
Always a good thing.
Oh, you
So
go lay
how's the-
down.
So how's the UK, David?
Crap.
Wet.
What, rainy?
Well, it is for him, but not for me.
Okay. Well, I've got to head out.
Coffee?
Wait a
No,
minute.
no. Got to start a few things.
Ah,
Oh,
I'll see you guys later.
see you.
Actually,
later.
Bye bye.
See you, Dom.
where the bloody hell's this program?
You good at it?
We need what's it? We need exit music for Dom. Dom 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 dom.
I think it was the founder of What's It was arrested for something, wasn't it?
Hmm?
That doesn't tell us anything. Who's
What
what's
the hell?
The guy who founded What's It.
I don't know.
What's it?
The messaging app?
WhatsApp.
What's that?
No, I know what it's on about. Telegram.
Oh, Telegram, yes.
Right.
I don't know why. What happened with him?
Arrested in Paris. Allegations platforms being used for illicit activity.
What's the name of that
including
new
drug-
drone?
Neo.
NEO, I believe.
Well, if that's the case, they could arrest every damn CEO of every damn internet site.
Including drug trafficking and distribution of sexual abuse images.
I said you could find that on Twitter, Facebook, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unless he had direct involvement in it. I mean, you could pretty much arrest any CEO of a website these days. Because all that shit goes on every social media platform.
Like the guy with Facebook
Messaging service.
sent a letter to Congress admitting that that the Biden and Harris administration was asking them to suppress anything on COVID.
Oh,
And he said, in hindsight, he should have never done it.
Yeah.
I heard something about that. There
Yeah,
was so
today
much
it came out.
censorship.
It's like the courts have forced Musk to reveal who helped him buy Twitter. And it turns out to be a lot of Russian oligarchs. They're all at it.
Yep.
There are too many oligarchs.
This is why when Facebook ever asked me when it's election time, they go, "Are you going to vote?" I always reply back, "No, mind your own fucking business."
They bought one of Blackpool's most famous business.
Let's just call them multimillionaires.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they
Who
are.
bought one of Blackpool's most?
Some Russian whiz kid.
What did he buy from Blackpool? Piece of rock.
See, zero robotics hover X1. Let's see, what is that? Is that drone?
The drone.
What kind of
that's
drone
like-
is that?
I think it was somebody was saying in the chat yesterday that would be the Neo's competitor.
The
I don't
hover.
know. I'm not entirely sure though.
Yeah,
To
that's
a
the
degree.
Oh,
Somebody
that's the
mentioned that
foldable.
yesterday.
That's literally the foldable drone that you fit in your pocket.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw they got reviews on it now, the new one, the Pro and the Pro Max, whatever it's called. And I don't think it's the same as the Neo. I think it's a little different.
Justin, I have got your
I
message. I
don't-
just can't find the software.
That's fine. If you find it, just send me a link to it. If not, don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't know because I haven't seen either one of them, so I don't even know what they look like. I just remember somebody in the chat saying that yesterday.
I've actually got a cage that looks exactly the same as that fits on me Tello.
You have a link to it, Dre? So they can look at it? I don't even know what the fucking Neo looks like. I haven't seen either one of them.
Here's a video on it.
Is he gonna actually fucking open it, or is he just gonna talk the whole time?
There we go.
He doesn't actually open the damn drone up. He just talks the whole damn time.
Let's see, where is the it says 4K, 8K. Estimated shipping October of 24.
Yeah, they're selling them now. It's like a funding thing.
Pre-order.
You know, you pay for it
But,
now and then they'll ship it to you.
Boxing the hover one. Here we go.
And the Hover one was the first one. This is a new one.
Yeah, what's it did a thingy on the hover one, Rick?
I don't any of these videos show him actually opening the drone though. She literally did an unboxing and
Ah.
didn't even open the damn drone.
I have
I
no
want to see
idea.
what the damn thing looks like.
Oh, there's Dre.
Look at Rick.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay.
Thank you,
that's
Dre.
interesting.
What's it called?
Let's see, where is the
What's it Valley?
That's an interesting looking.
it can operate in temperatures negative 20 Celsius. Rear side proximity sensor. X1
Flight
Pro
time,
Max.
Yeah, flight time 16 minutes, 26 mile an hour. Has a tracking speed of 37 miles per hour. Rear side active collision detection.
Oh, here.
Okay, 60 frames, 1080, 120
I
frames.
called Best Buy
Interesting.
over in Sarnia, just across the border.
Yeah.
And I got their customer service and they checked and he says, we don't have any of them in this country.
What, Neos?
Yeah.
Well,
So it may not
There
be
was-
in the system yet. What do
it
you
was,
think?
there
No,
was a
if
picture
there
last
was-
night of 3 of them in a case.
If it's in their system at one of their stores, they can look it up. And if they have it in their store, it's in their system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Justin, can you
what I ended
try
up
that
getting,
link?
Justin, I ended
Yeah,
up
give me a
getting
second.
a person with a anyway, he was customer service for all of those stores in Canada. And for
It
Best
says
Buy
it's a
Canada.
violation of their terms and services,
Yeah.
David.
No, they won't be allowed to tell you
What's
whether
that?
not if they couldn't
said-
sell.
It says
It
that
says
link
it-
is against their terms and services. It won't let me
Uh,
click on anything.
Justin, it says it has a 1 1/3 CMOS and custom
Is
7-meter
that Google or
lens.
from
It's
No,
from
that's
Hover
Google.
Air, the website.
just a
When I
minute?
click on that link, it says this link goes against our terms and services.
Yeah, but is it
There's nothing
from
to click.
Zoom telling you that, or is it Google?
No, that's Google Drive. Straight from Google. Drive.com. It's drivegoogle.com.
I just pulled it right off the website that Dre posted.
What do you think you're doing?
Andrew,
No, you're not.
We're doing something
Yeah.
else. This has nothing to do with the drone.
yeah, we're trying to
He's sending me a link so I can download this program.
copy link. Let me try. Let me try.
But yeah, if any Best Buy had it in their store, it would be in their system. It would show that. So, but it would
I
tell
won-
them also that they couldn't sell it until a certain date anyway. So
Yeah.
if the guys looked it up in their system and it's not showing anything, then either they
Could be
don't
why.
have them or somebody fucked up in their store and didn't put them in the system.
Right, I've tried it on Google, on Facebook.
So,
So refresh the link.
Well, check that out there, Dre. Mr. Nunez did a review of that drone.
no, it keeps saying we're sorry you can't access this item because it's a violation of our terms and services.
What?
Fuck's sake, Google, why don't you fuck off?
It says abuse program policies and enforcement. This program policy below.
So
Yeah,
do you have to
it's-
agree to terms and services?
No, it only gives me a link to what the terms of services is. That's it.
Basically, they're just being assholes.
That could sum it up.
Don't worry, Google. Don't need your shit.
But it says it can record in 8K.
Yeah, but that's not gonna, it's gonna be hard
Yeah,
to.
is it
Uh,
true
that's what-
8K though?
I don't know. That's why I
That's what
don't
it
know.
said.
Can the Mavic 3 shoot, Air 3 shoot in
Hope you
8K?
can process an 8K. Might hope,
Yeah,
you might
that's
bog down your computer trying to process it.
there's no reason to make 8K footage. I mean, nobody
I-
has the ability to watch
I know.
8K on most. 99% of people don't have that ability.
I bet Joe's camera can shoot video in 8K.
Nope.
No?
So, like I said, there's really no need for 8K video because one, you have to have like a 150-inch screen or bigger to even be able to see 8K. And 90% of people don't have 8K phones
There-
or tablets or.
It's
even-
got 8K because it only films in landscape. So if you want it to be portrait, you have to crop in. They thought when you use 8K, you can crop into 4K.
Yeah, that was
So-
like the Air 2 did hyperlapses in 8K, but it wasn't true 8K. I
Yeah.
remember how Matt explained it to me when we were talking about it one night because he didn't believe that it had 8K on the hyperlapse. I said, "Yeah, it does." And he went and looked up the specs, and we were talking on a private stream one night. And he goes, "Holy shit, it did!" And then he started reading the specs, and he explained to me that it wasn't true 8K. It's something with them breaking pixels or. I
Like-
don't know.
Oh, it's
It's like
technically yes,
old-
but not really.
the Autel Evo had 6K.
They had an 8K version too. That was the one that they discontinued, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
What
Air
would
2 got 5.2K.
Yeah, 5 point something.
Yeah.
5.1.
That ain't bad.
No, that
Well,
was
I'm
5.
not a. Matt explained it to me, but I'm not a camera guy, so I can't remember what he said. But yeah, it wasn't true 8K.
It probably
Fair,
the,
that one.
probably the same as the 48 megapixel quad Bayer system, where it just splits every pixel into 4 pixels.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, because I said something a second ago about something about splitting pixels. Yeah, that's generally what he said, but then he went all technical. I don't remember exactly everything.
That's Matt, all right. Going all
Check your messages,
technical.
Justin.
What?
Check your messages.
Oh,
Facebook.
yeah, but I don't remember. That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago when we talked about that. I'm not a camera person, so.
But you know enough about cameras.
I honestly don't know that much about cameras, to be honest with you. I know how to point and shoot my camera on my phone. That's about it. I don't understand all that other shit.
You know how to use a basic point and shoot camera, regular camera, right?
All right, I got it.
Yeah. Did that one work? Right. Let's see for this one.
Fuck's sake.
You look like you're going to find a ship.
Quarter.
Did it download it? Let me see. It's not showing me a download. Oh, why isn't it downloading? Oh, maybe I have to sign in first. Hold on.
Copy link.
Or right click save as.
This is another version just in case that one doesn't work. The second one's slightly older.
Dre, you still here?
Take like it. Hold on.
Scared everybody off, Andrew. Where do you go?
Why
Mhm.
isn't it letting me sign in? I don't get it. And it's
What's
not
it trying to get you to do? Sign to OneDrive.
Did you click refresh?
download button. doesn't
OneDrive,
do
so
anything.
don't think refreshing is going to do anything.
Sometimes if you refresh it, that makes it download. what do you think about this new drone there, Dre? This new Hover X1 X Pro.
That's not new. That's been out a while.
Fine, dude. Oh, fuck
Yeah,
off.
the
and let me
X1 has
download
been
it.
the one, the X
Yeah,
Pro
the,
and
the
there's,
Pro
there's two new
brought
ones
out-
coming up.
Yeah, the Pro was brought out just to rival the the Neo.
So what? I wonder what the price of the Neo is going to be.
And I
Is
wouldn't
it-
be surprised if that's why DJI put the release date of the Neo back so they could make a few amendments to it before they released it.
What die? Come to my hand, you little fucker. Fuck, it's not me. Oh, I know what you've done. Unplug my monitor now. Fucking moth.
There's
Why doesn't this fuck? I literally press the download button. It doesn't do anything. I sign in. It doesn't do anything.
there's another one called the Air Neo, which is smaller, is $150 at Best Buy right now. It's been
Yeah,
out
that's
for a while.
That's not DJI.
Drive.
Mind you, the Tello wasn't DJI either.
Does it actually
Download it.
show you it? In the folder?
No, it shows here. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Let's see. So it shows me this here. I hit download, it doesn't do anything. I try to sign in, it doesn't do anything. It just resets every time I hit sign in. I hit download, nothing. Doesn't download anything.
Oh, that's Microsoft. You need to sign into the website version first.
Go to
Right.
Google and do it.
Ooh,
cream.
Paul Murray.
Boston cream.
Don't
Boston
eat that.
cream
That's
for
bad for your
Mark.
health.
I thought you were just going to get them out of the kitchen, not go to the shop for them.
They are in the kitchen.
It's
Yeah,
not his
nah.
kitchen.
You don't know that.
Fuck's sake, come
Ah.
on.
Shoot, I'm gonna take another COVID test. So happy.
Let me guess. You were around
I
high
don't know
schoolers.
why this isn't working.
I know around the baby that's sick.
Oh,
The baby had something yesterday, and I guarantee you, she gave it to him.
I wonder.
Because I'm incubating it right now.
'Cause
So, whatever it is.
you've gotten the other COVID shots, right?
I
Have
got
you ever
3.
tried
I
to-
don't get any since then.
Because the new one probably is not in your area yet.
Only 3.
I'm not gonna do a new one. Not doing another one.
I think I've had 7.
I got COVID last year when the new one came out. So they tell you if you got it, you don't need it. And then I got it this year when the new one came out. So. And it's been very
Or-
light. I didn't even feel this bad when I had COVID.
They give us 2 a year. They give us
Uh,
a booster as well.
Joe, maybe it's a cold this time.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
the
the
new
baby had a runny
variant of
nose.
COVID's pretty nasty.
With COVID I had 3 weeks ago, all I had was a runny nose.
Well, you haven't got COVID again because you can't get it for 6 months.
Where's the donut? Sir Murray.
What is wrong with these fucking websites? Seriously.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's like, it's not registering. I don't know why. Maybe OneDrive's fucked up. I don't know. Maybe something's going on with OneDrive.
How
Maybe OneDrive
See,
is
Google's
OneDrive.
just fucking full of websites that tell you how to zip up a file. Why? Like, we need to know that.
Is OneDrive down for maintenance?
No.
Which one are you using? WinZip or WinRAR?
WinZip.
Let's see how much is 299 Australian. Actually, the DJI Neo may be $203.
Dude, the Neo by itself supposed to be 199, and then the Fly Mode is 329.
This is according to reports from the in Australia drone store.
That
Yeah,
might be
well-
Australian money.
Australian dollars aren't as
I just converted it. It was 299 Australian to US is 203.
Well, that's like $5 US.
$1.85.
Dominic, if you're lurking, does that sound correct?
Dominic's gone.
Another
Not to
upgrade
mention-
to
For a while.
If it's $299 over there, it's probably $199 here.
Yeah.
Because not only have I noticed with Australia and even Canada, not only do they have the conversion rate that you got to account for, but they put like an additional 30-40% on top of that of what we pay for, even if you do the conversion rate. So like something that costs 150 here should be about 180 in Australia, but it'll be like 270. It's crazy.
I know.
Shit's expensive over there. Like that
I'm not-
monitor that Tim bought, that $800 monitor would have been about 2 something over here.
I'm not sure how much that same monitor would be, say, in Mark's neck of the woods.
Don't know.
It'd
Don't
be a
care.
little, be about the same or a little cheaper because their money is or our money is less than theirs by like usually 30 cents.
Yeah, about that.
So if I pay $100 for something, Mark will probably pay about what, 80, 85.
So at one point it was almost $2 equals 4 pounds.
Oh, it used to be that the $4 back in the 70s there was $4 to a
Lowest I've seen it get this past year, I think it dipped down to like $1.05 British to $1 American, but that was only for like a day and then it popped right back up again. It was like, because it's usually around $1.20, $1.30 area.
That's not a bad exchange rate. $1 for $1.
Yeah, man, it wouldn't have been good for the British economy.
No. I would not go to Russia right now because their value of the ruble sucks.
Last time I heard it was which I'm sure it's probably changed by now, but it was literally 100 rubles for every $1 US dollar.
I heard it was quite weak. The ruble. let me. One Russian ruble equals 0.011 US dollars.
Like a fraction of a cent.
Yeah. I don't think we can get any lower, can we?
No, there's more. There's other, like, look at Japan, dude. Like 1,000 yen is like $1 US. Like, there's other countries that have way worse. Like Japan's inflation is they probably have the worst debt to inflation than most other countries do.
Right, try that.
What'd you send it? Facebook?
Yeah. Dropbox.
Yeah, let me try that.
Didn't realize these still existed.
Dropbox been around for
Yeah, no, but
a while.
they got slammed when they did a deal with Samsung, and Samsung got rid of its cloud storage and moved everybody over to Dropbox. And then Dropbox went, no, if you want to use Dropbox, you got to pay. So all the Samsung customers had to pay.
I've
Yeah, I
had,
actually like Samsung because they have a free thing on your cell phone, or if you have like a tablet or something, you can actually move 5 gigs of data for free every 24 hours. So if I want to send you something, I can send you the link and it will automatically upload to Samsung servers. And then once it uploads, you can click the link and download whatever I send you up to 5 gigs.
Yeah.
I used it a bunch of times.
I used it to share family documents, like 4 gigs worth,
How'd the Dropbox thing go?
free. It's
I
still
got
free. It's still up.
Not you, Andrew.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
You got the file? Let me know when you got the file so I can delete it.
So how's Precious doing down there? Mark?
Track that.
How's Precious doing, Mark?
I don't think he can hear us.
What?
What?
How's Precious?
She's fine. She's asleep. I couldn't hear you because I was on the phone.
Ah,
Oh, so it worked, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pressing.
I forgot all about that, about you testing that, yeah, to see if it worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, it muted you. Yeah, we didn't hear any of your conversation.
ooh.
We could still see you too, but it just muted you.
Yeah.
But we know the merchandise is coming in at 2 a.m. on the east.
Well, at least you know that works now, so you don't have to like leave the stream every time you get a quick
Yeah.
phone call.
No, Kate was asking me what time YouTube was finishing.
Tell her never. It's been on for about 16 years now.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when Paul finishes, I think Billodrome Review is on from 1 till 2. And then Mikey,
1 o'clock your time is what time our time?
No.
8.
Oh, is he gonna tell you the Neo's the greatest drone ever without actually having it? Like he does every other fucking drone?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Mikey would normally go on at 2 o'clock, but he's not gone on for a bit, has he?
No,
But
2 weeks ago.
But one of the top drones probably
Was he-
still is the Air 3, right?
Mind you, he annoys me because he has Bruce and Lon on,
Yeah. Lon don't go on anymore.
doesn't he? All right.
No, Lon's done with him. Lon don't go on with him.
Oh yeah, yeah. Since he asked him for his drone back, yeah.
Yeah, so for
Hold
the
on,
drone
do
back
what?
and
Hey,
What happened?
then,
oh,
Right,
Lon
am I all right to
bought
delete this, Justin?
Mikey's Mini 4 Pro,
All right.
and then
for like $300.
about a few weeks later, Mikey asked Lon if he could buy it back from him from the same price,
Okay, what's the big deal about that?
even though he's not allowed to own any drones now.
Well, that wasn't the thing. Lon bought some accessories for it, put carry fresh on it. He said
Yeah.
you can have it back. I'll just pay for the carry fresh and that. And Mikey jumped all over and said, "How dare you do anything with my drone? Put carry fresh on it, do all of this," and started cursing him out and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, like, if he didn't put anything or buy anything for it, then as a friend, yeah, sell it back for the price you bought it. But yeah, if you invested some
Yeah,
extra
stop.
shit in it, then
Yeah.
you cover that cost. That's
Well,
only
that's,
fair.
but that's not anything unusual for Mike. He goes off the deep end and just
Well,
snap of the
it's not.
finger.
I'm just saying in general. If Mark sold me something and then for $300 and then 2 weeks later asked me, I really didn't want to sell it. You mind if I give you the 300 back and you send me? Yeah, I wouldn't mind because I'm not gonna upcharge him just because he sold it to me cheap, because that's doing that back for a friend. But if I told Mark, I ended up buying, $50 accessory for it and I can't return it or whatever, then I would say, are you going to buy that? Because won't have no use for it if you don't, and I
You-
just wasted $50 of my own money. So
You
I
could have,
understand that.
but at that point, Justin could have just sold that said accessory.
Yeah, but you're selling an accessory now used and you're going to lose money on
And
it.
it's not your responsibility.
Exactly.
Like I said,
Yeah.
that's
You gotta
that to
remember
me, from what I'm hearing, Lon wasn't unreasonable as long as he was only asking for what he
No, it
put
wasn't.
into the drone back.
Right, Justin, have you downloaded
Oh,
completely?
he expected him to pay the postage to send
Yes.
it.
Right, so I can delete it off Dropbox.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. You want to line and pay the postage, send it back. But
Which is understandable. Like I said, it's one thing if you invested some money in it, and yeah, it's reasonable to ask for that money back as well.
Also, its going rate would have been more like $750 to $800 rather than the $300 he sold it for.
But now, if he turned around, like I said, if Lon didn't buy nothing for it or anything, and turned around and said, "No, I want 700 for it," because he was trying to make money off of him, I could see somebody getting a little upset, especially if you're friends with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
not
yeah,
the case.
there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, you're gonna need to pay for the accessories and shipping and the care refresh that I put on it," because you can't get refunded for that care refresh. I mean, I'm
No.
sure you probably could, but Lon shouldn't have to go through the hassle of returning everything and all that.
Well,
So yeah, I get it.
the care refresh is transferable with the drone. It stays with the drone serial number rather than the owner.
Oh, then yeah, he would just be able to
That is
sell.
assuming, as that's assuming you detach the drone from your account.
Yeah, but they both know how to do all that. That wouldn't be a big deal. But that's what I'm saying is like, then yeah, he should cover the cost of that. So. And technically, he can't say, "Why did you put it on my drone?" Technically, it's not your drone anymore.
Yeah.
And why was he trying to buy it back anyway? Is he trying to get thrown in prison?
no, they wanted to sell it back to Adorama. Because
Oh,
they said
so he
Adorama
wanted.
would give them more money for it.
Oh,
Anyone
Why
good
didn't
at
he just
maths?
Well, why didn't he just ask for the money he wanted for it to begin with?
it's a good question, Justin.
Gotta go.
Anyone work that one out?
I don't know. I think he sold all his drones cheaper than he should have done, just because he was trying to get rid of them before
They
the
confiscated him.
off him. Yeah.
Well, that's just something you got to deal with. I mean, you got to suck it up, and you just got to deal with that. It's whatever. I spent 20.
Checking your messages.
Says I
Right.
spent 50.
She had 50. She had £50 or $50. She spent 20, and she had 30 left. She spent 15. She had 15 left. Then
Yeah.
she spent 9. She had 6 left.
Yeah.
Then she spent the 6. You add all them together, the 20, 15, 9, and 6, it comes up to 50. But if you add the remainder up, 30, 15, and 6, it comes up to 51. Where did the extra dollar come from?
I don't know. It's been a long day. I'm too flipped for trying to figure that little puzzle out.
It's the same if you count your fingers. How many fingers you got, Andrew?
10.
Hold them up.
I've only got
Well, yeah.
Right. On your left hand, count backwards from 10, starting with
10.
your thumb.
9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Right.
5.
And how many's on your right hand?
5.
So 6 of 5 is 11.
So, oh, sorry. 5, 5, 4, 3.
No,
Two.
don't start counting backwards.
You
Right. When you on your left hand, count backwards from 10. 10, 9, 8,
10.
7, 6. And
Yeah,
then on
well-
your right hand, you still got 5. Add them together, 6 and 5 makes 11.
You got 11.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Andrew, he's screwing with your mind.
That's
It's
because
not,
the first
It's a thing
finger
that you
on your
get
opposite-
kids with.
First finger on your opposite hand is 6.
Yeah.
I think there's an old song called Head Games. David likes to play that song.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Right. Now
not
count
getting-
backwards.
But you're not getting at what he's saying, Paul.
Start
Oh, I'm
with your
getting what
left
he's
hand.
saying. He's
You've
screwing
got
with
10. You go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's one hand gone. Add the 5, 11.
No, you don't add that's craziness.
It's the 6 that throws you off because it's still 5.
You might
But
be
it's
able
the
to get
six
away
that
with
throws-
that with a third grader, but
That's what he said. It's for getting little kids. Because in their head, they hear 6 and they're like, wait a minute, I don't have 6 fingers. Why am I saying 6? They don't understand that they're counting backwards.
Yeah.
6 is actually 5.
6.
Yeah. But when you're counting backwards, the 6 is on the other hand.
6,
It's the 6th finger if you started counting
5.
the other hand first.
Right.
Hmm.
I get exactly what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
But people wouldn't think that, and I could see how it even throw an adult off when they have to sit
Yeah.
and think about it.
It's just that first thought, it throws you.
It's just one of those little mind teasers that people
Yeah,
give
go
to other
outside.
people. And it's usually a very basic
don't wanna
ass,
go outside.
simple answer, but
nasty out there.
because the way
Yeah.
you word it, it throws people off, and then they have to sit and think about it. And no, I mean, even little kids, you get them with it, but you could get an adult easily with something like that.
Definitely.
Andrew, if a tree falls down in a woods and there's no one there to hear it, did it make a noise?
Yes.
Prove it.
Well, then you have to look at it as if there's nothing there to pick up the resonating noise from the falling tree, does the sound exist at all,
Exactly.
theoretically?
Mhm.
Oh,
Usually it does.
If it was in a vacuum, it won't make a noise.
so,
No, sound doesn't travel in a vacuum.
No.
I
No.
don't know. Yeah, I know that. But yeah, I'm sure
Unless
there
it's a
might
hoop.
be. I'm sure there's.
I
a
don't know
scientist
though.
out
My
there
vacuum
probably
makes a hell of a noise, doesn't it, Justin?
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Fucking a Hoover.
It's quite funny every now and again. when Justin's playing Fortnite, I just turn the Hoover on just for the sake of it.
Uh-huh.
Because it got him wound up last week. Because
Justin.
one day I was drilling, then the next day I was sowing, and the next day I was hoovering. When they were trying to play Fortnite.
So he's
Sowing?
usually quiet.
No, sowing wood
Oh,
Thought
Oh.
we would.
with a jigsaw.
Mm.
you were crafting with wood.
Some would say crafting, I would say destroying.
That would just mean you have a big saw. You love to play with your saw.
That's what Laura says.
Some funny.
The good news is I'm buying some more wood on Thursday.
Justin, I've heard that Lance has been playing some Fortnite recently.
He actually likes it.
Don't encourage him.
He's been jumping in and out of games since yesterday. I
Well,
told him, I
today
said,
he was.
watch you. I said, watch, you can hear Lance come on and play the game and be like, all right, class, you're going to sit here for an hour and watch me play Fortnite. If I win, everybody gets an A. If I lose, you all failed.
Apparently, he was going to the school, Laverius School of Fortnite.
Well, he's learning a little bit from everybody. He came and played with me and Laura and learned some stuff. And then he's played with Jason a little bit, learned some from him.
Each to their own.
The only annoying part about Fortnite is sometimes the mics become an issue.
Yeah, their audio sometimes can be a little finicky. Like you'll be playing and you can hear each other, but then all of a sudden the input cuts out and you can't talk. Like when you're talking to somebody, you won't be able to hear you, but you'll be able to hear each other talk. Like you'll be able to hear them talking.
To be honest, when
Yeah,
Laura's playing, you don't need a freaking microphone.
I don't think Mike played Fortnite.
Who?
Mike,
Ike.
Yeah.
Oh.
Night Train.
He actually has it. He
Mm.
was playing it. He
But
did
it
play
was
it a
a-
couple times, but
Well-
not with us.
It was the play on words.
Yeah. I
Mike.
actually have Fortnite. Don't mean I'm going to fucking play it. Shut up, you. Go to sleep. Fuck's sake.
Put the towel over the cage.
David's just
that-
afraid
I was
he's gonna
talking
get
to
into it.
Laura this time.
Yeah, put it over a cage, David. Don't matter if he's
Yeah.
talking to the birds or Laura, they both got cages.
I was referring to the birds.
The birds are fine.
David
Oh,
Laura's
so
got
you
nice-
so you
They're all
were
in bed.
referring. So you were
Laura's got a
referring to
nice
Laura.
little Laura's got a nice little dog crate with a little bed inside of it. She's good.
Oh,
It's
she
a fu-
informed you about that, did she?
You even gave her a squeaky toy and everything to play with.
Bit
Yep.
of BDSM.
You need doggy style. No, that's for your opinion, Rio. Go sleep.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Justin,
Laura
what
won't let
time
me
are
go
you
and buy
playing,
another bird.
Fortnite tonight.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
probably a
know.
little bit later.
Today,
Laura can't play Fortnite. She's going out tomorrow.
My cat
Yeah.
has moved out of the house today.
What, she pack
Why,
her
you can't
bags?
find her?
No, I said she hasn't moved out of the house.
Oh,
Is it because it's raining?
Doesn't
probably.
usually stop her. No, she's not even gone to the door to be let out. She's just come down, ate food, gone back upstairs again, and fall asleep in the bath.
This is the life.
What, she sleep in the bathtub?
Yeah,
Most cats do.
Oh, my
Bath.
cats sleep up on the cat tree or they sleep on our bed.
anywhere where
Cats will
it's
sleep wherever they fucking feel like it.
Our cats
Just-
always like to be up on high spots and sleep. Like love sleeping up on Aubrey's bed because she's got bunk beds. So they like being
Yeah.
up on the top bed sleeping.
Just don't piss off the cat ever.
My cat's sweet as could be. Miss Kitty, she's the sweetest little cat ever. She doesn't have
Mine
a
is-
bone
Sometimes you
in her
think they're
body.
sweet, and the next thing you know, you get scratched.
No, my
I
cat.
found
If you
that
had her
out
want
for-
to
the hard
know,
way.
if
We've
you
had
want
our
to
cat for
know the
9
worst
years.
animal for sleeping, yeah, get a cockatiel, right? Get a flock of cockatiels, 5 of them, right? Put them in a massive cage with 50 fucking bird perches at the top, and they will still fight over that one perch. It has to
Uh,
be that one.
David, why not just make a bar and hang it from the top and
That's
make
what a
it
bird perch
almost
is.
the length
That's what
of the
perch.
cage?
That's what a perch is.
That's what he's on about.
You go from side to side. But it doesn't matter. They all have to sleep on that one perch.
The same one.
Bro, you drag your ass across my carpet again, we're gonna have a problem.
Got to wipe his ass somewhere.
Tyson, stop it.
Yeah, we've had our cat for 9 years and she does not have one mean bone in her body. She is the sweetest thing.
Yeah, mine's 13. Same age as Precious.
See?
And you
Our
pick
cat,
her
Miss
up,
Kitty.
you pick her up and cuddle her, and she snuggles into your shoulder. She won't get off.
Hey.
I think. I
She
think
is the
I had,
sweetest thing.
I think I had Ripley on my shoulder and my chest for the entire Uncle Bill's stream the other day.
Because she was snuggling into you too closely.
Yeah,
Yeah, this cat has never hissed at anybody or
She was-
anything. She is the
he was
sweetest
just
thing.
showing off on camera.
And that's Miss Kitty. That's what her name is, Miss Kitty. Always
Was
called
it
her Miss
with
Kitty.
cat? What is it with certain cat owners and naming the cat Miss Kitty?
Mine's Ripley.
I don't know why we named her Miss Kitty. I don't remember.
Well, Laura won't let me get a new bird.
And she's
Is
a
it
dwarf
be-
cat too. So she's got stubby
David,
little
is
legs.
it because you have too many birds already?
No, I see it this way. We have 6 male cockatiels and 1 female cockatiel. Adding a little female in there
Female is a bit
may
active.
release a bit of stress, right? We have 2 Nande conures, 1 female cockatiel. They fight, right? So I'm thinking female conure. We also have 2 male zebra finches, right? So maybe a male, female zebra finch, just mix it up a bit.
So you got what, 12 birds?
Yeah, this girl, huh?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
Yeah,
one
so-
more won't make a difference.
So if
Then she
the
said, no, you can't have another conure. So I said, okay.
what
What about a hyacinth? No.
what if
That only adds up
when
to 10.
what if when one passes, will Laura then say yes?
No.
Oh, you got Bo.
Oh, this is Tyson.
Oh, that's Tyson. He's your buddy,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Andrew.
Yeah.
This is the
he's-
plan.
he's-
In a couple
he's
of weeks,
Aubrey's little best friend.
right? In a couple of weeks, Laura, Justin's best fortnight buddy, is going to Scotland for a week or 10 days, right? Justin's going to go out off his nut, right? He's going to be pestering Laura to hell. Come home, come and play on Fortnite. Laura's going to get stressed. And while they're arguing, I'm going to sneak in with an African grey.
Yeah, Laura told me you were
At
thinking
that
about getting
price,
another bird today.
Jesus.
How many
There's a
birds you got
plan.
now, David?
11.
You're talking 500 or 600 quid for an
Boy.
African grey.
I don't care.
Boy, you
They're great.
boy.
Get a Norwegian blue instead.
Yes.
Laura doesn't want an African grey because they tend to take to males and attack
Just
the female.
do
Yeah.
not teach the bird to swear.
Arr.
Norwegian blue.
Alright, go
It'd
get
have
mama.
fallen off the perch if you hadn't nailed its feet to it.
I'm sure I can find a bird somewhere.
The local roller disco.
Mhm.
See, someone's got a Nande Conyor. Bit like Sparky.
David wants another Sparky.
And Nando's condo.
A Nande Conyor.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it.
Paul, answer the question.
What?
If I had another Nande Conyor like Sparky that would sit on my shoulder, would you and like it on your panel?
Sure, he could be on the panel.
There you go. Paul has spoken.
We let anybody on the panel.
Don't tell her that.
As long as the parrot is not swearing, right?
That's right.
Sparky never swore.
Everybody else was.
Well, you'd be surprised sometimes what a parrot will say, David.
Did you meet Sparky, Andrew?
No, I met certain parrots sometimes tell the family secrets.
No. Did you ever come on the panel with Sparky on my shoulder?
They don't think so.
She used to tell people to piss off. I'll never forget that day when the next door neighbour knocked on and said, "That's it. I'm finally packed. Everything's in the van. I'm going now. It was nice meeting you." And Sparky on my shoulder went, "Okay, piss off."
I thought Sparky would have said riddance.
No, it's always okay, piss off or F off.
Hi, Jim. You have a message there, Paul, from Jim and for Justin.
Yeah, that's a good point, Justin. What are you going to do for 10 days while Laura's in Scotland?
I don't know.
With no internet. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see
Yeah,
him.
Paul, nice Justin allowed. What the fuck does that mean, Jim?
I can actually
Where?
see him paying Laura to take a big computer up to Scotland with her.
No, I think what needs to happen is you need to go buy her like a $2,000 gaming laptop so she could be mobile.
Let me
What do you think,
about
Mark? I
that.
think that's a good
You
idea.
could spend $2,000 without her being there, and she won't know about it.
Use her iPhone.
Let me think about that for you.
Okay,
Shame, it's a shame
compromise.
Sparky's not here because she would have the perfect answer for you.
Okay, I'll compromise. $800 Samsung tablet.
She could take the fucking Xbox.
Hi, Laura.
I can take the Xbox with me, she said.
Justin. Jeez,
Seriously, we've got an old Xbox you can take.
Wait, you have the old.
Just put it in the chat.
Laura,
Hey,
Sarah said she supports David getting you a nice gaming laptop.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear Sarah say anything. You want me using Sarah to
No, she said it. She's over here saying it.
Do I need to put it in the damn chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, you heard that, didn't
No.
you?
Hey.
The good news is I can't read tonight. My eyes are glued shut.
Yeah, I think, Laura, I think you need to get one.
Ooh.
Maybe with a nice, like, 30.
Just in time for us all to leave. Here comes Hot Rod.
Yeah, busy day.
Paul,
Run
shut
around, run
10 minutes.
around with your head cut off.
Mm,
Busy.
yeah, something like that.
Ah, there you go, Sarah. Just put in the chat for you.
Can't see it.
Although I did get a major accomplishment done over the weekend, so.
You built the drone.
Nah, kinda.
Part of it.
So, no, my Nazgul, that I already had, um, it's got the Nazgul ships with SMA antennas on the back, and I've been having a fit with the goggles and the goggle view dropping out with those damn SMA connectors, and they've always had shorter range than my drones with the DJI antenna on it. So I've been wanting to
That wasn't me,
replace
Laura.
that.
So you've used your newfound soldering skills to put new sockets on.
Yeah, not quite. Not quite.
I promise
I
you, Laura.
use
Message
my
Sarah. It was
newfound
not me.
3D printing skills and printed a new TPU mount in the back. Well, actually multiple things. So I changed the GPS was on the back, and I really didn't like the GPS back there. I don't fly with the GoPro, so I wanted the GPS up where the GoPro was. So I 3D printed that mount, and I managed to move the GPS from the back to the front without having to resolder the wires. But I will tell
Even
you
better.
the little plug for the GPS wire was really damn hard to slide between the two power cables because it's tight inside that frame. Anyways, got it out, got it done. I sort of show you and 3D printed some other things as well. Yeah, there. So there's the front bumpers. I really like that front bumper, but
I see purple and pink.
yeah, it's purple. Just look funny on the camera. But there's the GPS mounted on the top. So that got done. And then the real work, which basically made me take pretty much the entire drone apart. So I know way more about this drone than I did before I started this project. There's the back end of it.
Why purple and pink?
It's not
You
pink.
just look.
It's purple. It's a purple. It's just the lighting.
David, Laura's going to sleep now.
The TPU is probably the TPU is a lighter.
Later, Laura.
It's a translucent purple. So depending on the light, it probably looks weird coming through. But anyways, so
That was not me.
changed all that crap out. But I literally had to take the drone down to the frame. Had to take the camera things off. I had to take side plates off, top plate, freaking everything but pull the electronics off in order to complete that project. But
So the soldering, you did the soldering yourself?
did not need any soldering for
Nice.
anything. So keep in mind the antenna uses those little UFL connectors. So no soldering those, they just snap on and off. Now, I will say I found one really interesting thing about this setup that iFlight did that I would say is utterly, completely, well, two things actually that I found that were kind of stupid. So the two antennas with the SMA connectors, the wires for the connectors on the inside were actually too long. And so both of them were kinked over and curved and overlapping each other. Now there was a plastic coating on those wires, but I still think they were interfering with each RF interference between the two wires. Why they were too long, I don't know. Hello, dude, you knew how long you needed them. So that was probably one part of it. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
So the other part is I don't know, you can see. Anyways, the air unit is right here in the back. So one of the problems I've had with this drone is the damn thing getting hot. When I took it apart, I had to pull the air unit out because it's upside down. The air unit's actually installed upside down in this drone. So in order to pull the plate for the antenna mounts, I literally had to pull the O3 air unit out. But what I found is they actually have a heat spreader on the O3 air unit. Now, where are most heat spreaders usually attached to a chip?
On top.
Hey, guess where this one is?
Bottom.
On the bottom.
Well, different
blow-
brand, different plug, different placement for the plug.
Okay, if you were going to be smart enough to put a heat spreader on it, why not put it in the place that's going to be the most effective instead of in the place
Oh,
that's going to be the least effective?
That would that's what common sense and logic would say.
Yeah, I know. That's the other thing. So there was actually one more thing that I had to do for the heat, and that is the side plates up here over top of the camera. I don't know that you can see it now, but notice there's a gap in there and you can see that plug, but there's a gap right underneath that plug. I had to cut the side plates because the side plates had a facing on that side that closed that off. So it was actually blocking air getting into the frame.
You cut it being so small.
I just cut the side plate.
Okay.
That piece of the side plate. I cut the ends off the side plate is essentially what I did so that you can now the drone will get air running in over top of all the electronics. And obviously heat rises, so getting air in over top of the electronics will help keep them cooler. So that was kind of the other third really stupid choice about how they designed the Evoke is they essentially cut the air source off.
It does not make sense.
The side plates look great. They have the LEDs and the side plates, all that kind of crap. But the way they did it, they didn't put anything to really allow airflow to go through the center of the frame.
The chat is deciding what color your drone is.
Yeah, okay.
Is it purple, hot magenta, pink?
I don't know here.
And Laura said pinker than
All
pink.
right, Paul.
Violet.
I don't know if that makes it any more purple or not with actual light on it.
What's up, Paul?
I gotta run out. Justin is now the host.
Okay.
Right, time for everyone to leave now he's done that.
Let's see here. Oh, come on,
Catch you
camera.
later, Paul.
Okay.
And then I put the light on it and it disappears. Anyways. In real life, it's purple.
Well, you said originally it was going to be purple.
Yeah. And I got. So that's purple. The props are purple. The prop nuts are purple. The LED lights are purple on this drone. This is kind of the purple drone.
Wouldn't you want the props to be black so for color difference?
No. I want it to look cool when it's sitting around.
Well,
Not
saying
flying.
very hot pink.
Yeah, it's not a hot pink. It just looks weird coming through the camera with the lighting. Oh, actually, let me turn this one on. I wonder if this light would make it look any more purpley.
It looks hot pink to me.
Okay.
Looks dark pink. And
I blame the Logitech Brio. It's adjusting the colors.
Oh, you know what it is? It's your background that's screwing up the camera.
Violet.
Yeah, probably.
Your green screen, I should say.
Which is coming from XSplit. Let me see here.
Maybe XSplit's having a splitting.
No, it's adjusting. It's adjusting the color on me too. So, let's see here.
Laura has a
Andrew,
message.
was that your attempt at a dad joke?
No.
Oh, interesting. Oh, not remove original. So there.
There we go.
other end.
Laura has no right in
Now I
it.
see
even-
true colors.
Not even gonna say what that looks like.
So it's all purple. And the nice
Oh,
part
from
with
an-
the
No, Rod, think of it from an angle looking at it.
yeah,
The
yeah,
front
yeah.
drone.
Here, let me put it at that angle for you.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, it's very
Since
pretty,
you're
but
since
very red
you're
at the end.
since you're thinking about that,
Justin suggested it.
It's actually teal.
Actually,
So-
Justin didn't say anything.
so with that 3D print for the antenna, it wraps around the antenna. On my GEP-RC domain, I've literally broke the end of that DJI antenna, smacking the ground. So I actually liked it, that TPU print. Anyways, I went out. I finally got a chance because I got it done yesterday. And I
Very
didn't get a
fun there,
chance to
Andrew.
test it. Anyways, I went out today and ran 6 batteries through it and tested it, and literally everything was working fine. And no more
easy now,
no
Andrew.
more video loss, and actually not even a weak signal loss in one of the areas that I knew I got the weak signal before.
That's
So
good news.
so yeah, so the new antenna
success.
definitely fixed that problem.
Better signal can mean a better flight and smoother video.
Stop.
So the
Wait a minute.
God, darn.
so interesting as a project goes of drones and building and all of that. I pretty much had to take this drone apart. Other than no soldering required, I pretty much took this drone apart and put it back together, like twice, in fact, as I was putting different TPU parts on it and figuring out how to
Yes,
do
it's
it.
red, Laura.
For God's sake, Kate. Back in a minute.
So, anyways, now I'm really happy with this drone again.
Well, now
Nope.
you'll have to fly it.
No more video loss. I've been flying it. Now I got to get to one of my better places to fly it. Actually, I need to meet up with
Oh,
Ken.
shit.
Ken said he's in town, so
Okay.
we need to go flying at the fairgrounds again.
KLC?
Place it here, Ken.
Place it here, yes.
He's home this week, so I need to reach out to him and
I
schedule a
thought he
time
was-
and go
I
fly.
thought he was from Minnesota or something.
St. Augustine. No,
Oh.
he did a lot of work up there for the
Oh, she
infant.
said it was
Joel
an
needs to
RV.
change his background. Should it not be USA Drone Crasher?
There, I'll make mine a Florida background.
Right, show the drone again. Let's see the pink.
I mean, you saw it already.
Yeah, but you
You
got a
want-
different background.
He wants to see the pink against the sunset.
Mm,
Yeah, it's a purpley pink.
it's purple. In person, it's purple. Maybe I should change the. Oh wait, that's the brightness. That's a weird, almost a yellow.
Laura got to sleep.
And she also said to keep it down, the noise down your side, David. A few minutes ago.
Who did?
Laura
I
did.
did. She told you to keep it down. She's going to bed. But yet she's in the chat. Being a smart ass.
It's normally strange. You normally tell me to keep it up at this time of night.
And it's
The
trying to
only
like a
one that would be noisiest might be the bird.
blue light. Oh wow. Yeah, XSplit's really.
Andrew, that went
Screwing
straight
that
over
up.
your head, didn't it?
I said the bird might be the
Yeah,
noisiest.
no. What I said went straight over your head. She says keep it down. And I said strange. Normally she says keep it up at this time of night.
Think about it. Think about it.
Think about it. Put your rude mind on.
What happens when you got to go to the bathroom in the morning? We got to have the birds and bees talk. When a man loves a woman,
Justin went there.
Laura said, David, stop being rude.
See, Laura's mind's always in the gutter.
So, Rod, what do you think of that new DJI Neo?
Nice toy.
Oh, that's a point.
About 15 minutes or so?
Oh my god.
No, it's a nice toy for what it is. Indoor toy. Indoor toy. Any wind at all? If you're flat outdoors and any wind at all, you're gonna hate
But
that thing.
doesn't
Justin,
that
I've got a bird collection video for you. It's how Americans are, but in the bird world.
Anyways, Andrew, what I think I'm gonna build next. That's my next. This is gonna be my next project. Is this guy? So I stripped all the parts off my Cinelog 20 to put on this frame. Except
Laura,
for
we've already determined it's purple and pink.
It's purple and purple.
in my case, this will be red TPU instead of the blue TPU. But so it'd be a little 2.5-inch FPV drone sub 250 4S. Should be a hell of a little ripper.
Okay,
It's
I'm going
even
to share this video with Justin because I'm going to go in a minute.
It's smaller
I-
than
I'm-
the
jumping
Savage
off here, too.
by Speedy
Oh.
Bee.
Wait up.
Go ahead.
I got to share the sound. Don't. Share sound.
Oh, come on. You can't imitate the sound for us?
I gotta run to the store.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. Wait a minute. Dude, Billy has the sickest rat tail that just like man.
Who can tell me what a parabola is? Donald?
Fascism. Duck you, I won't do what you tell me. Duck you, I won't do
Jesus,
what
that's a lot of ducks.
Lottery, I hit the quack pot and I'm quitting my job today.
Sorry, I flipped you the bird, Denise. Can we just hug it out? Oh my! That was a gunshot!
Kenneth.
Everyone get your heads down!
Kenneth.
That was a drive-by attempt, Frank!
Kenneth, that was a neighbor's car backfiring.
They're coming for the eggs!
Kenneth!
They're coming for the eggs!
Oh,
Mikey, look, I only got one leg.
That's it, Frankie. You tell that same joke every day.
Okay, take it easy. Oh, good gracious! I went right through a spider web!
It's still on you. Excuse me, can someone please tell me how to get to St. Louis?
No! So then I flipped him the bird. And I'm proud to be an American!
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Alright. Yeah, I gotta end it if everybody else is leaving, because I gotta run to the store, so. And Paul left.
Sounds
so
like a plan.
let's-
Sounds like a plan.
Alright.
I got on just in time to leave. Yay!
Alright, we'll catch everybody later. Everybody in the chat, have a good
Well,
night.
if-
And we'll catch you guys
If
again
we'd have
tomorrow.
Why can't you just
Paul
make
close it down, you'd have been 5 minutes after it shut.